Hey YouTube, Rando here. I wanted to do a 2016 EDC update. Show you guys what we're going to be carrying in 2016. Most of it, for the most part, hasn't changed. I guess the biggest change is the phone and wallet and the fact that I'm carrying a backup pistol again. And for the most part, I'm just carrying it to see how it feels to carry. I just wanted to kind of give the gun a rundown. I want to do a proper review on it. And I wanted to carry it a little bit before I did that. I've already shot it, but let's not get into all that right now. I guess probably the first change would be the cell phone. We're carrying the LG G3 now. That's from the iPhone 5, I think. I don't recall what we were carrying before I started carrying the LG G3, now that I think about it. Might have been the Amazon phone. I think I had it before I gave it back to the wife. She broke the iPhone. Yeah, that sounds right anyways. So the LG G3. But the biggest thing on this that we changed is my wallet. Now, I've been carrying a cell phone now for the better part of 12, 13 years. It's been a long time. Since Primeco phone. How many people remember Primeco? Motorola Primeco phone. Old school right there. That was our first cell phone, was a Primeco. And for some reason, when I leave the house, always remember to grab my keys, always remember to grab my wallet, never remember to grab my cell phone. Never. And if I take my cell phone out at somebody's house and just lay it on the arm of the chair or something, I leave it there every time. Don't know why, it's just a bad habit. After 13 years, I still can't remember to grab my cell phone. So what I did is I bought a cell phone / wallet in one. And this is going to be how I carry from now on. Since I've bought this wallet, I haven't forgot my cell phone once. That being said, it's a little bulky for the pocket. Definitely too big for the back pocket, and you'll break your cell phone possibly. So I keep it in the front pocket. But it works. I haven't forgot my cell phone yet, so that's a good thing. Let's see, lighters. I quit carrying the Zippo. It just became too much maintenance, and I know my lighters are kind of girly. I buy cheap lighters. I don't buy expensive lighters. I buy these little cheap, $2, $3, $4 lighters. My wife gets good Bics, so I usually gaffle a couple of her lighters, and then she has lighters, I have lighters. But I usually carry 2 Bics in my pocket, and those are the ones I'm carrying right now. Till they run out of fluid, or I'll lose them anyways. Let's see. This does not get carried with me all the time. It's always with me, but it's not always in my pocket. It's just a little bit thick to carry in my pocket. It's just a pen. This is the Amazon, what's it called? Amazon Basics battery bank. I forget what size it is, but this will actually put about a 50% charge on my LG G3. We did some testing with it. So I have that on me. I was carrying a little through night charger that you can throw a battery in and turn it into a little battery bank, which is kind of cool. It'll actually charge my cell phone as well. I'm not sure how much, but it will charge my cell phone off of a AA, AAA, 18650, whatever I throw in there. Got the Write in the Rain notepad, same one I've always had. I just keep all my info in there, a little bit of duct tape and a pencil off in the notepad. I don't write in the notepad in pen, so that way if I'm just writing a note that's not important, I can erase it and not have to tear the paper out. That's the same notepad I've carried for years now. That hasn't changed. But even when this isn't in my pocket, it's in my EDC pack, which is in my truck or on my back or on my, I always have it with me. So let's see. Knife. We have been carrying the Kershaw Scallion. Cool little blade. I wanted to do a proper review for it over on Texas Blades and felt like I needed to carry it a little bit before I did so. Nice opening action on that knife, by the way. I like this little knife. It's a little bit small for the hand. This is what we were carrying. Kershaw Brawler. We are going to go back to this. I like this knife a whole lot better. I don't like the blade itself, but the knife as a whole I like better than the Scallion, so we'll definitely go back to carrying this eventually. Like I said, I just wanted to try out the Scallion for a little bit. And I got to where I don't carry 2 knives anymore. I used to always carry a backup. I don't carry a backup blade anymore. I carry my primary blade and that's it. Same way with the gun. I just felt like I had too much gear on me. Now I usually do have a secondary weapon in my EDC pack, but I don't keep it on my person all the time. So just like this, about half the time you'll find that in my pocket, the other half you won't. What else? Let's go with the keys. You're going to notice right off the back, the only key that's on here for a vehicle is my bug out truck key, and I keep it on a little hook where I can take it off. See right there? That's so I don't wear out my ignition. I always complain to customers when they bring their cars in and they have keychains like this hanging off their ignition. They're just tearing up their ignition. Some of my truck keys aren't on here, but I always have my truck keys with me, and then I have my bug out truck key on there as well. I've been carrying this little BG tool. I think I'm going to get the Gerber dime because I don't carry the Leatherman anymore. It just got, beefy for the pocket, so I started carrying this one. Took it out the little BG survival kit we put together. And I think I'm going to get the Gerber dime to go on here because I really like these little tools, and the Gerber dime is very similar to it. So I think it's the same tool, just different name, more or less, from the reviews I've looked at anyways. I've been carrying the Gerber shard, haven't used it much. Wanted to do a review on it, but there's not much of a review to do for it. It's not much to it anyways. It is a cool little tool though, and I have been using it off and on just a little bit. UST base case, same thing in there. We got some matches, got some tinder in there, a little bit of fat wood shaving, some cotton, stuff like that. So this hasn't changed, but it's always with me. Let's see, got a new gun lock. This is a TSA approved gun lock. I actually use it as a bag lock though. If I have a gun in my bag, like I said, I carry a backup gun in my bag, I'll usually throw this through the zippers, just kind of keep it locked up. I have kids in my car. I have 2 kids, so they know better than to go in my bag, but just in case, I like to have a lock on there so they can't get into the bag. And then this has been the flashlight we've been carrying. It's kind of small for an EDC flashlight, but it's really bright for such a small light. Super bright for such a small light. That's 1 AAA in there. Looking for a new EDC flashlight right now. Probably going to go with a through night. Just, the price tags aren't bad on them, so I'm looking for a AA though. I want something that I can throw a AA battery and get a little bit more lumens out of, and something that fits in the pocket. This would fit in the pocket, don't get me wrong, but it's a little bit small for an EDC light. And the EDC light we usually carry, which I still keep in the EDC bag, the Ultra Fire. This is just way too big for your pocket, but ultra bright. I love these lights right here. A lot of people talk bad about them, but these are good little lights. But this is what we're carrying right now. It works for what I need. And like I said, if it's not bright enough, this is in my bag along with 2 extra 18650s, this one and another one, and then I have a charger as well. We're going to do a update on the EDC bag as well. Guns, like I said, I've been carrying a backup. I've been carrying the double tap. Now, I don't have a holster for it. From what I understand, the Beretta Nano holsters will fit these guns. But I don't think I'm going to carry it that often. Like, I don't think it's going to be a carry gun that I actually carry every day. So I don't want to go spend a lot of money on a holster for it. So I just took a holster, a real cheap holster that I had bought for the XD, and cut it. What it is it's got this material on the inside. You see that material? It'll actually catch the sight on the front of the XD, and it doesn't want to pull out. When you go to pull it out, it catches all the way down the inside of this holster. Anyways, it catches on the inside of it, so I never really used this holster for anything. So what I did is I went ahead and just cut the top of it off, cut the bottom of it off, sewed it up, and it fits the double tap perfectly. And that's what I've been carrying as a backup pistol, 2 rounds. It's a double round Derringer. It's got a couple rounds in the handle there with a little speed loader. We did an unboxing on this gun, but we're going to do a proper review soon. I've already gotten to shoot it, and it's a fun little gun to shoot. I will say that, but we're going to do a proper review on that. And the main carry is the XDS, it hasn't changed. It's probably not going to change for quite a while anyway. I really like this gun. It gives me the feel of a full-size gun in a subcompact frame, so I really, really like this gun, and I've been carrying it. Even changed the holster on it. We were carrying the Conceal Express carbon fiber. It's about a $50 holster, $60 holster, somewhere in there. And I'm not going to say it's going to fall apart, but there's not good retention on it anymore. It feels like it's worn out. And the holster's not even a year old, man. You know, the holster's probably 8-9 months old, and it already feels like it's giving out. Just not a great holster. So we went and bought this Blade Tech for half the price, $25. It's the clipped Blade Tech for the XDS, and it's an awesome little holster. There are some problems with it, but it's not a bad little holster. We're going to do a review on this as well. You can see both sides of it. It's a cool little holster, man, especially for the price. I think this is the best bang for your buck on the market right now for the XDS anyways. I think you're getting a lot of holster for a very low price, so I think it's a cool holster. We'll do a review on that as well. Like I said, yeah, we're not carrying much backup anymore. That double tap's probably going to be put away here before too long. I carry a little 380 in my EDC pack, and like I said, we'll be doing a video on that EDC pack soon, so be looking out for that one. That's going to be it for this one. Thanks for watching, YouTube.